After 138 days, over 2 years, the examinations of all defendants and witnesses in the City Harvest trial have come to an end. This week began with the end of the prosecution's cross-examination of the last defendant, Serena Wee. The Deputy Public Prosecutor concluded with a series of puts to Wee meant to support the charges against the former church finance manager. Wee maintained, as she had throughout her time on the stand, that all transactions relating to the charges, including the Extron bonds, Ferna bonds, the Advance Rental License Agreement, and the Special Opportunities Fund were not sham, but had real obligations with real returns. San Ho, co-founder of City Harvest Church and wife of its senior pastor Kong Hee, took the stand as a defense witness called by former fund manager Chew Eng Han. Echoing Kong's testimony, Ho told the court how her husband had a burden for the young people in Asia after seeing how Taiwanese youth preferred pop culture to attending church. In 2002, after Ho received a prophecy that she would have opportunity to sing to millions and lead them to Christ, she launched her music career in Taiwan. She told the court that the Crossover Project served 3 purposes: to use contemporary music to reach out to the youth and bring them to Christ, to encourage Christian artists to share their faith, and lastly, to engage culture and expand the church's humanitarian efforts. When it came to the financing of the project, Ho told the court that she knew Wahyu Hanafi to be its main financier. When Hanafi met with producer Justin Hertz in 2004, he had also introduced himself as the main financier. Chew pointed out that after the investigation, he had suggested Ho return to US for the album launch. Today in court, he asked her why did she not do so. Ho told the court that it had been her intention to launch the US album. Before she came back to Singapore for the investigations in 2010, the album was already at the tail end of the production and she was ready to go on the promotional tour. But she was also a wife and her husband was alleged of wrongdoing. At the same time, her son was having emotional meltdowns in school, facing classmates who wanted to know if his father was in jail. Ho questioned if it was right for her to leave her husband at such a time and take his son away with her to go ahead with her album plans. As co-founder of City Harvest Church, Ho was concerned about the church and had wanted to be around for the members and to answer their questions. On top of all that, Ho was on bail at that time and was only released from bail in 2013. However, Ho said that, in her mind, launching the US album was never a closed deal, adding that everyone on the team had worked so hard for the album. Ho told the court that if God is willing, it would be my privilege to complete the crossover. Chew's second witness, former church member Sun Yuan Ping, was called next. The court also heard that the witness had invested $350,000 into Extron through Chew. The prosecution later questioned her if she received any of her returns from Chew, and she testified she had received nothing back. This morning, Jean-Jacques Levin, the former business development manager for SUTL, was the third and last defense witness to take the stand. The court heard that as an executive member of the church, he had been comfortable with the information the church had given regarding the bonds in a meeting in August 2010. Levin told the court that he had no issue with the church's money being put into bonds to earn returns, and for Ferna and Extron to use the bond proceeds to fund the Crossover Project. Written submissions will be tendered by September 2015. For more information, please log on to citynews.sg. This is Sandy Yeoh for City News.